Hey guys, I'm gonna try and keep this sort of short and sweet. My dog is chewing a cow's ear, so you might hear that. Trying to keep her occupied, but this is not very like me to share stuff like this. And if we're friends on Facebook, you may or may not have noticed that I've shared things like a little more political lately, and I've always tried to remain pretty neutral. I have people I love on both ends of the spectrum, and to be honest with you, I've always prided myself on being pretty, like, I don't know, moderate. I am a Christian, so there are definitely a lot of conservative beliefs that I have, but I also have a lot of very liberal friends and family, and I try to listen to people, and I try and see both sides, and I never vote based on party. I vote based on values and what people actually stand for and how that lines up with what I stand for. So I have voted both sides, and there have been times when I haven't voted because I'm like, I just don't know enough about what's going on, and didn't want to put my voice out there if I didn't know. Well, I think that this is the time to figure it out. If you're not paying attention because like you don't want to get into politics, it's probably time to pay attention. Growing up, well, and even as an adult actually, because growing up really politics weren't a thing, but I have been flat out bullied by my family, and I'm just gonna say that. I won't say any names, but just really harshly bullied by family. And the thing is that it was always based on my faith and not actually like a political belief that I had, because nobody ever asked me. They never asked me. I've been shoved up against a wall, yelled at like this far from my face, spit on because of the yelling about voting Republican in 2004. Was I voting Republican? Nobody even asked me. I don't even think I voted that year, to be honest with you. And I definitely kind of stayed away from politics because of some of the behavior that was pointed at me. So that is not in any way to get any kind of whatever. I don't need pity at all. It has only driven me further to seek truth and not listen to one side or another. And I just pray that people are doing that. On either side, you can look at sound bites, you can watch news, and oh my gosh, I'm ashamed of people and how much like fear porn is out there and how much things are misconstrued. I don't watch any news on either side. It's all BS. I don't watch any of it. I do my own research. I do watch Tucker Carlson, and he is Fox, but I seek him out specifically because he does fight to tell the truth, and you all should be fighting for that no matter who it is. And he calls people out on both sides, so I really appreciate that. What I'm seeing more and more is just the way that I've been treated. I'm seeing it like times 10 just from everybody, and it's like middle school behavior, and I cannot stand it. So my bottom line is that we should be able to disagree with each other, but we should be able to have conversations. And that's one thing that I'm extremely disappointed in, that I've even had certain things I've talked about on my personal page, and people come out of the blue who like, oh, I forgot we were even Facebook friends, and they're like, this rant. Well, I'm sorry, but how are you? Like, I haven't talked to you in years. Why don't you maybe message me and we can talk about it or something, but please do not go on this rant. You don't care about me. Like, I just find it crazy, and another form of bullying, really. So back to like the news and stuff like that, even with like political leaders on either side, I don't listen to sound bites. I will go to the source and listen to like the full thing, press conferences, things like that. I am very unhappy with our governor, very, very unhappy. I know people who are still waiting for unemployment checks, and I really, truly do not believe she's doing her job. She just held a special session, and I hear she's going to hold another one, and she's she's spending time and money on things that really are not important right now, and just added a tax when people are not getting their unemployment checks. So, and that is just a shit show. Excuse my language, but I love Jesus, but I do cuss sometimes. And the fact that these employees at the unemployment department have been told to lie, and they have been told to not work because things are being put on hold. You guys, there's something wrong with that. And you probably, depending on what side you're on, you may not even know that. And that's very shameful, very shameful. People are hurting, people are scared. And that is her job, to make that happen. Anyway, that is about all that I had to say. Thank you for listening. Let's just be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. Let's listen to each other, and do our own research. And okay, I do have one more thing. What really sparked this whole thing for me in terms of really kind of paying attention to a lot of the things going on is at the very beginning of this thing that's happening. I don't want to be censored, so I'm not going to say it, but I'm a holistic health coach, and I have dove into the root cause of health for a long time now, and have dealt with things on my own with MS symptoms, and it's really caused me to look deeper and not just at textbook stuff that honestly doesn't help anybody. I'm not about to get on just whatever medication only to have symptoms from that and side effects from that and have to get on other medications, because that's how it happens, and you all know that. So because of that, I have a holistic approach to everything going on right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. And that information, if anybody tries to share anything about how to take care of yourself and be healthy and boost your immune system, is censored. You should be outraged. I don't care who you're voting for or whatever. You should be outraged, and that should alarm you. That should be very alarming. The people in charge of all these, social media outlets and stuff are trying to scare people and trying to keep them under control because it's an election year. That's crap. You should be outraged, and you need to turn the news off, and you need to do your own research, and you need to get out and get some sunshine and take some vitamin C and vitamin D3 with K2 and be nice to each other. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.